We are in day 2 of our continuing coverage of the unrest in Baltimore, and it feels like there's been a little rest in the unrest in the last 24 hours, which is good. But, you know, I caught something on CNN last night that really stood out. Okay, here's a report that aired about 10 minutes after the 10 p.m. curfew. Okay, see if you notice something missing from this picture. And hint, it's not missing yet.
So, Cedric, would you have done a curfew? Do you think that's the right thing?
Well, you know, there's no easy answer to that. What it appears to me that Baltimore is trying to do is do something a little different here, not be as confrontational, but of course, they know they got to get the mission done.
Okay, so at this point, what do you do? Do you go in and start arresting people?
I think they do just what they're doing right now.
Did you see that? The brother just disappeared. You saw that. There was a brother walking there. Okay, wait, let's watch it one more time, okay? All right, there's the past curfew brother, right? He's just doing a little harmless cop heckling, right? Okay, now look at this. That's a Humvee blocking the cameras. Get out of the way. I can't see. I can't see. Get out. Okay, it's gone. Okay, what did they do to the brother? He's gone. The brother's just gone. Oh, my God. What the? Now, that is some gangster shit right there, man. If your gang is called the National Guard, right? Okay, calm down, Larry, calm down, okay. All right, now it looked like he was kidnapped, but actually it turns out, this is true, the Humvee blocked our view while the police arrested him and took him away. But the story is not about the police arresting a guy who was out past his curfew, okay? We're talking simple optics here. Now, guys, do you not remember that Baltimore erupted because of how a young black man was killed in a mysterious police van ride? Then on national television, you have a mysterious police vehicle show up and disappear another brother. You know, Baltimore, when you're under attack for violating black people's civil rights, it's probably best not to vanish them like some Klan rally magician. Presto changeo, no more Negro. That's just horrible optics. It's just wrong, right? And it does nothing to help repair the fractured relationship between black folks and the police. Right? And it's not just cops. Oh. Don't worry. It's okay, you guys. Relax. Nobody's gonna get disappeared, all right? That's just our irony alert. There we go. The irony of our irony alert is that it takes a beat to come up. Okay. All right. All right. Oh, irony. Okay. Okay, hang on for some dripping irony from former Baltimore Ravens linebacker Ray Lewis.
No way this can happen in our city. Get off the streets. Violence is not the answer. Violence has never been the answer.
That's right. Violence has never been the answer, once accused murder and professional concussion giver. You are right. All right, now the city is trying to move on, and there are a lot of hopeful images. More than 10,000 people have been peacefully protesting. Even older citizens have stood up for their neighborhoods. Now look, guys, I know we need to move forward and focus on the future. I get that, but I don't think we can fully move forward on this issue until we look back. Because we're tied to a big-ass rock, and the rock is like it's a racist rock, which, no, okay, look, the metaphor isn't important, all right? But what's important is that there are some very real issues that need to get addressed before anyone moves on. For instance, it's been more than 2 weeks, and we still don't have answers on what happened to Freddie Gray. One fact that has emerged is that he was only the latest person to go toe-to-toe with the Baltimore police van and lose.
There's been a lot of attention given to what has been called, quote, rough rides.
A woman says cops handcuffed her. The driver was slamming on the brakes to ram her against the inside of the vehicle.
I tell you, when a cop is slamming me around in the back of the police van trying to seriously injure me, that driver is definitely only getting 2 stars. Damn it, that's Uber. It would be cool to be able to rate cops in an app, though, right? Though it's hard to complain about your rough ride when your driver has, I don't know, killed you?
Baltimore police arrested a man for public urination in 2005, didn't buckle his seatbelt, then took a hard turn. Doctors say his spine was dislocated. He later died.
This is disgusting, guys. And this is the exact same thing that happened to Freddie Gray 10 years later. Now, look, Baltimore police, Killing people in a van is not the Spider-Man origin story. You do not need to do a gritty reboot every few years. Actually, Hollywood, that goes for the actual Spider-Man origin story, okay? While we're at it. And apparently, Baltimore has had to pay out a ton of money because they just can't stop misconducting.
The city had paid more than $5.7 million in judgments and settlements for alleged police misconduct. This includes six-figure settlements for allegedly slamming a pregnant woman to the ground, for killing an unarmed Marine veteran, and for beating a church deacon.
Jesus, Baltimore PD, a pregnant woman, a vet, and a church deacon? That is like the holy trinity of sympathetic victims. Why not shut down the Special Olympics for a noise violation and make it an even 4? Good Lord. I can't even believe this. Now look, the problems with the police are very bad, but it's just one item on the list. The unemployment rate in this area is 52%, and the median income in Freddie Gray's neighborhood is $250 below the federal poverty line. This neighborhood doesn't just want to move on up to a deluxe apartment in the sky. They just want to move on up to being able to feed their kids. And until we can disappear some of these statistics, ain't nobody moving on.